Hey, Jess, good to see you. Let's quickly go into how we helped you and how you can talk how cool we are. So, say a name, a little bit, your company, who you serve, and what your business does.
So my name is Chase, and we have a TikTok shop offer. We've been doing pretty well over the last couple months. But if I'm being 100% honest, before we met Kiri, I was in a not amazing state with the business. I was running it. We were making a lot of money, like cash was coming in, but I was spending 5 hours a day in the trenches, in the DMs, managing everything. And so even though the business was making money and like I was hitting my financial goals, the actual lifestyle at that level was not that fun because we had no help. So the way that Kiri came in changed the entire way that I perceive the business, allowed me to scale and not have to worry about like, dang, am I going to have to be doing more fulfillment? And now I love running the business every day because I actually have a CSM that changed literally the way the entire business works. So Kiri placed Maya in our business, who is a CSM and like unbelievably good. I wouldn't even believe that this is a way that you can run a business, but especially for info. And she helps a ton. She's always with the clients. They love her. And Kiri placed her completely done for you. I didn't have to train her. He completely trained her. Anytime there is a dispute or anything comes up, she handles it, not me. She gets on calls with the students, kind of like my assistant in life at this point, and helps me run the business. And Kiri's to thank for that. So I would 1 billion% recommend anybody working with Kiri. If you're running an info offer and you are trying to scale without a CSM that is properly trained, have fun with the headache, and you're probably not going to be in the game for that long.
No, I appreciate it, dude. And like, when you got Maya, like, talk through your day before we got Maya, and before you had our systems. Like, what we used to do.
So we have group calls. I love running the group calls. It's like we do 2 a day. So like even those, I love to do those. But the thing about it was like constantly 24/7. I mean, we have a ton of students. Like I'm getting pinged 24/7. And so conversation starts. I've got 25 conversations going at once. And then once we hired Maya, I get called in when I need to get called in if there's a specialty question, which is a couple times a day. Everything else, because again, it's mostly going to be redundant questions and info. Even if you define, like, get the product dialed in, you have FAQs, course videos on each question, people are still going to ask the same question. So unless you want to be the founder in the trenches dealing with that every day, it's not going to. And at the end of the day, if you prioritize your clients' results and you want your clients to get better results, you alone are not going to be able to give them as much help as you can if you're trying to do it alone. You absolutely need somebody who is dedicated just to fulfillment.
Yeah, definitely. I guess like a lot of clients before they work with us, they miss check-ins with students, they get late replies, they drop the ball, and I guess we don't really do that anymore in this business.
Yeah,
Um,
I directly ROI'd on it. Directly. Like there's probably we probably avoided disputes specifically just because of Maya being in touch with customers. Like the average info offer gets a ton of disputes. We get basically zero because the product is great, which you've helped us dial in. Absolutely. I see the product is king hat, but also because we have Maya, who's no matter what, going to be on responding to clients to get quick responses. And because they get quick responses, they make more money. We get better testimonials. We get more people in. It's like this flywheel that never would have happened.
yeah, that's great. I really love that. And like, let me ask you this quickly one. So like, did you ever have any doubts about hiring a CSM to manage your customers?
Yeah. I mean, at first I was like, well, it's not going to be me. It's like, people are paying for me. So it's like everyone's going to be pissed. They're not talking to me. But like, I think actually it's better for everybody. And it's kind of the like info level. If you want to go from like 6 figures a month to like big money, you're not going to be able to sit with every single client. Like whether you think that you are or whether you're willing to do it, I was willing to do it more than anybody else. But my quality of life and the quality of the service I could give to the clients went up once I started to have a CSM.
Yeah, I love that. And what was a moment where you were like, I need to hire a CSM?
Oh
What
my
was that?
God. It was literally like you came at the perfect time. I saw everybody recommending you in like some Twitter comments. And I'm just sitting there like every day, client message. I love my clients. I love each and every single person. But I'm sitting there and it's just like the messages. I'm responding the same question over and over. And even though like I add an FAQ, hey, everybody go read the FAQ. Whatever you do, like if you want to grow, you do not want to have your business be set up in a way where it's going to be more of a headache to you because then you'll stop running it. You'll stop being able to help people. And it's like almost unethical. Like you need a CSM or you're not going to be able to help people. So yeah, I was just responding for hours a day and it was not very fun.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And like, other than just the CSM side of our business, what's been the consulting aspect of it like? Because that's what
Yeah.
the
Oh
big
my
things
God.
really come to us
Ki-
for.
Kiri, yeah, I mean, you're an A player. Like you've been in the trenches with info for a long time. You literally longer than pretty much anybody else I know. So in terms of like the consulting element of it is just as big as anything else. Um, Because even though there's like when you scale, like if you have never done a 7-figure month in info, there's going to be weird shit that comes up at each different level. You're going to start getting strange clients at scale. You're going to start getting weird situations you don't know how to deal with. So if you don't have anybody that's actually been through it before, knows how to actually monetize correctly at scale, when you start having a lot of paid traffic or your organic starts to blow up, there's going to be little things you have no idea about. So like that, I cannot recommend it enough. The consulting has been just as good as the CSM, if not better.
That's awesome, dude. And last question, I guess. Who would you say our service is perfect for?
A lot of the organic guy. I mean, this is what I tell even to like the guys like Sawyer, like the growth operators, and they're like, "Oh, my clients' fulfillment suck." Well, it's like you're not giving them any help. But I would think it was like if you are scaling from 50K a month to 100 or 100 to 500, like in that range where you have people coming in, you have questions every single day, and you're responding to them all yourself, you would be not smart to not get somebody like Curie in your business. Like it is, you're self-sabotaging.
Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. It's been great working with you. And I look forward to like crushing this and making everything else work.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.